Hello everyone, these are the materials we're going to use to make the crochet basket. To start, make a magic circle. Then chain 2. Into that magic circle, place 12 double crochet. Once you have this 12 double crochet, close the magic circle. To start the next round, slip stitch and chain 2. Into that first stitch that we just slip stitch in, place 2 double crochet there, and this is what we're going to be repeating all around. So place 2 double crochet into each stitch for a total of 24. You can go ahead and weave in that yarn tail. On to the next round, slip stitch and chain 2. Into that stitch that we just slip stitch in, make 1 double crochet. Into the following stitch, place 2 double crochet. And this is what we're going to be repeating all around. Go ahead and make 1 double crochet into the next stitch, and then for the following, increase by placing 2 double crochet into the same stitch. Do this all around for a total of 36 stitches. Now for round 4, slip stitch and chain 2 to start. Into that first stitch that we slip stitch in, make 1 double crochet. Into the following stitch, place 1 double crochet, and then on the third stitch, increase by placing 2 double crochet into the same stitch. So repeat this 1 double crochet into the next 2 stitches, and on the third stitch, increase for a total of 48 at the end. Start round 5 just the same with a slip stitch and a chain 2. Into the next 3 stitches, place 1 double crochet, and on the fourth stitch, increase by placing 2 double crochet into the same stitch for a total of 60 at the end. For this next round, we're going to be working with single crochet. So go ahead and slip stitch and chain 1 this time. We're going to be working into the back loop. So this is the front loop and that's the back loop. And this is the front loop and here is the back loop of the first stitch. So pick up that back loop and single crochet in and do this all around. Once you're through with making those back loop only single crochet, go ahead and make a slip stitch into that first stitch and then chain 1, and we're working over the 2 loop. Starting from that first stitch that we slip stitch in, make one single crochet there like normal and just single crochet all around, working over both loops. Now we're going to move on to working on the body of the basket. So slip stitch and chain 2 into that first single crochet. Into that first stitch, we're going to be making 2 double crochet together. So start making a double crochet like normal, but do not complete it. Then do that again, start making another double crochet, but do not complete it. Once you have those 2 undone double crochet, yarn over and pull through those 3 loops. Next, chain 1 after doing so, and into that same first stitch we're going to be making another double crochet together. So 2 double crochet together. Skip the next 2 stitches, and into the third one we're going to be making 2 double crochet together, chain 1 and 2 double crochet together again, all into the same stitch. After completing that, skip the next 2 stitches, and then into that third stitch we're going to be repeating the same process. So this is on the screen, and do this all around. Once you're near the end, you should have 5 stitches remaining, and we're gonna skip those 2 stitches and work into the third stitch, the 2 double crochet together, chain 1 and then 2 double crochet together, all into 1 stitch, and you should have a total of 20 clusters. Skipping those last 2 stitches, we're gonna be making a slip stitch into that double crochet together. So here's a chain 1 and this is a double crochet together, so work into that. We're also going to be slip stitching into that chain 1 space. Next, chain 2. To the chain 1 space, we're going to repeat the process of making 2 double crochets together, chain 1, 2 double crochet together, and keep doing this all around into the chain 1 space. To end the round, slip stitch into that double crochet together and also slip stitch into the chain 1 space, and we're going to be making a total of 4 rounds. So this is going to be our 3rd round, and then after this we're going to be making another one, so repeat the same process. After completing those 4 rounds, for our last round, we're going to be slip stitching into that first double crochet together and then chain 1. We're going to be single crocheting all around, so into that stitch that we just slip stitch in, place 1 single crochet there, and we're going to be making the single crochet into the chain 1 space and into the double crochet together. Once you're at the end, slip stitch into that first single crochet, chain 1, cut your yarn and just weave in those yarn tails. Here we have the final result for the crochet basket. I hope this tutorial was helpful and thank you for watching.